And I'm switching back to chair mode. So, and I'd like to take this opportunity um, to introduce Andre Hess. Andre has come all the way from Chile, and he delivered a webinar to code sprinters, those of you who participated in the webinar on Wednesday evening. So he delivered a webinar from Chile on Wednesday evening, and he left the office at 10:30 and was collected at his home at 1 a.m. to join us here in Trinidad. Andre is safe with us, and Andre, I'd like to invite you to come up. Andre is a tech-savvy entrepreneur on a quest to revolutionize data. He joined Junar since its inception and is a self-professed gadgets addict and sports fan. Junar is our platform that allows users to interact with open data like never before, as Andre will swiftly demonstrate. We are using the Junar platform, and we've been working very, very closely with Andre and his team, Alvaro and the others in Junar over the past few months to get all of our open data up on this central platform for the coders to use. Andre.
Yeah, I came all the way from Chile, but I'm from Costa Rica, so I'm used to the weather. Not this kind of hot, so it's another challenge, and I had two more challenges. First, Dr. Kim asked us to explain Junar in 10 minutes. That's first. I usually take around 15 minutes just to explain Junar, and I had to explain also the work with developing the Korean competition. And the second is that they gave me a still microphone, so I have to stay in one place for 10 minutes. And I'm very hyperactive, so I'll go ahead. Okay, Junar was born as an idea on just allowing people to access data. There's data everywhere. We have stocks data, economic data, and the open data movement is making data available in many websites in many ways, like web files in Excel or PDF files. But there's not many ways on how to use this kind of data. And Junar is trying to make data or open data more usable, more accessible, and more discoverable. What Junar does is to take or allow users to extract open data from web pages, web files, or even systems through APIs. Junar centralizes the data in one place and allows other users to access this data, and the data is being updated automatically through Junar's engine. Then the data can be visualized in the web way or in our website, or accessed through Excel or Google spreadsheets, for example, or can even be used in APIs as well. I'm going to run through the features and try to accomplish the 10-minute goal. So sorry if I go too fast, but I'm going to just give you a quick summary of our features. So the first one is our collection tool, and you just by giving an URL, you can access data that's on a tabular way in web pages of web files. So we have a 5 simple step process where you just pick the data that you want to retrieve. Because Excel allows this in a sort of the whole table, but we wanted to give the users more tools to use this data and create filters and create even a mathematical process over data that exists on the web. So at the end, what you will create is a data stream, it's the box on the top right. And this data stream can now be used in a visualized way in dashboards that are like groups of data between different sources. They can be visualized in charts or maps. They can be either pulled out or invoked by API or used through Excel or Google spreadsheets. We also allow users to search for data that the other users have collected already. So we're trying to make sort of a Wikipedia for data, just centralize it in a place where people can search for it, access, and use it. And also we have dashboards where governments are using, institutions and opinion leaders are displaying for people to follow and keep track of their data that is interesting and that can be used. This is an example of one dashboard made for the competition that has a sample of the data that's that can be used by coders and non-coders, and that can be used as well to display data developed. We have a two-way on working with data, with open data, where you can even download data from Excel files or PDF files, for example, or you can also put up data or upload data from Google spreadsheets or from an Excel file you have on your computer. We have an API REST that allows you to access any single piece or any single data set that's on Junar through systems, through our APIs. So whenever you use this data, you're gonna get updated values all the time. And we have set up special data for this competition. We have lots of documentations. We did a webinar, it was yesterday, no, it was Tuesday, yeah. And we have lots of documentation and special resources that you can use to understand how you can use it. It's very simple to use, and we'll have online support as well on how to use it. We have allowed people to search for dashboards and data streams with our API, to access a dashboard and retrieve all of its values or visualizations, or even invoke data streams. This means just taking data and using it for your own applications. We have supported formats. We can output in JSON, JSON arrays, CSV, Excel, XML, lots of formats for you to play in your own applications. As I said, we have been working closely with Dr. Kim and Craig on having lots and lots of data for this competition. So we have over 5,000, I think it must be up to 8,000 now, data sets that you can use for all the 3 countries. All these data streams can be searched with the tag DEC and with the name of the country, of course, and the topic, so you'll get lots of results of the data you can use. Also, we have set up like dashboards for every single topic for each country. So you'll be able to sample the dashboards, and we have indexes as well that you can search and use as a reference of the data you can find in Junar. This is an example of one piece or one data stream that's in Junar that you can share it via social media. You can find the GUID, that's a main identifier for each data stream that you can use it to invoke it through Excel or through the API. We have lots of ways of contacting us and retrieving support for the whole event. We have 2 Skypes, we have Twitter, we have a Facebook fan page, and we have an email as well. So we have plenty of support for you guys, and wish you the best luck. And we are here to help you on any doubt you have, and also really thanks again for having us here and us to participate. I'm rushing the minutes, and I'll give time now for Craig to further emphasize on the competition. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew.